Alright, y'all, what's up? It's your man's Cash here. Today, I want to talk about Ubisoft.
We're owned by Ubisoft.
No.
Do you want to log into Uplay, brother?
Ubisoft, man, what can I even say about Ubisoft, man? Ubisoft is like the chaotic neutral of gaming. They don't make complete trash, but they don't exactly make good games either. Yeah, I want to go over, some of the franchises of Ubisoft and just complain about them. Because Ubisoft has a lot to be complained about. So, let's get right into this. So, I want to start with Far Cry. Now, everyone loves Far Cry 3. Everyone's like, oh my god, Far Cry 3 is the greatest Far Cry game ever. I love VAAS. Like, I never played the game, so actually I wouldn't know. I have, however, played Far Cry 5. And you know what? That game isn't too bad. It's a little bit bland, in my opinion. It's a little bit bland. But it's still relatively fun, even if it has a silent protagonist, And then I played Far Cry 6. And they should have kept the protagonist silent, bro. Like, I don't want to see this protagonist. I don't want to hear this protagonist. Like, and also the story doesn't make sense, man. Because it feels like you're the bad guy. So basically, the story is that Gus Fring has found a cure to cancer with his tobacco plants. Whoa, guys, tobacco's the cure for cancer. Oh, the irony, guys. You guys get the irony? You iron my clothes? Irony? Like, okay, game. Ubisoft, you're not clever. You're not smart. Like, stop tipping your little fedora at us, bro. Anyways, and so he makes a cure for cancer. But for some reason, he has to enslave people to make it. Like, why not just hire them, man? Like, is that really that big of an issue? Like, can't you just hire them? And he kills his own people. Like, if they say, no, I don't want to be a slave, he just shoots them. The army just shoots them. I'm like, wow, that was a waste of a good slave. Like, I thought you wanted him to be a slave. Why'd you just kill him? And then anyways, you and your little rag brand of gorillas. I meant gorillas, bro. You and your little rag band of guerrillas are like over here trying to overthrow Gus Fring. And it feels like you're the bad guy. It feels like you're the bad guy, right? Like the dude has a cure for cancer. And y'all are just saying, nah, we don't want to give this cure to cancer for anybody. Like what's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? Like, no, he's a dictator. Okay, so okay, what the hell did you want? And they themselves admit that they don't have a plan. They're like, oh yeah, well, once we liberate Guarma, I don't remember what the island was. Once we liberate Guarma, then I don't know. Then we're gonna keep fighting. Like, they're very clearly just terrorists. Like, they're just terrorists. They're not freedom fighters. Like, they said, oh yeah, well, once we get rid of Castillo, then we're not really gonna do anything. Like, what? Y'all aren't even gonna set up a government? Like what are y'all fighting for then? Like, they're just terrorists. They're just trying to spread terror. They have no plans. They have no objective other than bye-bye Gus Fring. Basically, my point is Far Cry 6 has a stupid story. That's all I really had to complain about that one. Next, let's move on to everyone's favorite series. For some reason, I don't know why people love this series. Assassin's Creed. Now, admittedly, I've only played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and even that, I couldn't get past like 5 hours of that game. Now you're saying, well, why are you judging the game, even though you've only played 5 hours of it? Because the game is boring. It's boring as hell, bro. I played the game for a few hours. I managed to get up to Alexandria, right? Once you get to Alexandria, the game grinds to a halt. You can't do any of the interesting story missions because now you gotta do all the side missions, because if you don't do the side missions, you can't level up. And if you don't level up, you're gonna get railed by every single enemy. Like, some enemies be taking 20 hits and they still don't die. I'm level 10, they're level like 13, and they're so much more overpowered than me. It's like, wow, okay. And I don't understand why people like the story, bro. Because the story is so, at least for Odyssey, it's so lame. It's such a lame, uninteresting story. And even with that, it takes forever to get through with the story. And I think I'm just gonna copy what Donkey says, which is, there's some good parts, right? But there's a lot of boring, bad parts. Just, oh my goodness, man. The game is so horrendously boring. Yeah, the parkour is fluid, the combat feels nice, but God damn it, this game horrendously boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the Assassin's Creed fanboys that are going to dislike the video and leave a little angry comment down below. But ain't y'all play Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I've seen a good amount of a playthrough through it. You spend 20 hours doing the same thing over and over again. You do the same side mission over and over and over again. And then you can finally get to the main story mission. But you know what? I want to talk about, my favorite Ubisoft series, which is slowly becoming my not so favorite Ubisoft series, man. We gotta talk about Watch Dogs.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
Man, I miss the days when I first played Watch Dogs 1. It had an interesting story. It had a pretty good open world. The gameplay was fun. You had a little John Wick mode, you know what I'm saying? And, life was good, bro. Watch Dogs 2 came out. The gameplay got better. But the story, some of the characters, man, they're not feeling it. I'm not feeling them. Some tropes, like I want to talk about Horatio's death. I just got past that part, and it's so they did him so dirty. He didn't die in like a mission. He didn't die like, they just were like, what I imagine the writers were doing, they were in a circle. They was like, you know what, the story's a little too high quality. We need to make it lower quality. Okay, I have an idea. Let's make these characters annoying. Alright, that's great. And let's make them the stereotypical Californians. And then we have the cool character. The cool character, Horatio, let's kill him off. Alright, okay guys, okay, that's good. Okay, I like your idea. How do we kill him off though? Oh, you know what? Maybe we should kill him in like a mission, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe Marcus and Horatio are like pinned down by like a ton of gang members or something. And, they need to escape, but then while escaping, Horatio gets gunned down. That's interesting. That's a little too interesting though. Nah, we can't have interesting stories over here. Instead, hear me out. Instead of that, let's just kill him off camera. Whoa, oh, you're a genius. Oh my god, your ideas are so good, bro. The one character that the player's gonna like, let's just kill him off screen. Oh my god, you're promoted. You're the CEO of Ubisoft now. Good job, guys. Like, his death was they did him so dirty, bro. They did him so dirty. And then, after Watch Dogs 2, it's like, okay, you know what? It can't get any worse. In comes Watch Dogs Legion. Lord have mercy on my soul. I don't think I need to really explain this, man. I don't think I need to explain it. No main character. No good voice actors. The gameplay, the flying drones are cool, but the gameplay is still a bit eh. And, you already know. It's a shame, man. For all these 3 franchises, it's a shame. You know why? Because the Ubisoft developers, at least the ones who build the worlds, like who do the world building, they make the open worlds and all that, they're really good at their job. Ubisoft is really good at making detailed open worlds. Like Watch Dogs Legion, like their London, I think is probably the best video game rendition of London. Watch Dogs 2 San Francisco is probably the best rendition of San Francisco. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Odyssey had very good environments. But of course, Ubisoft being Ubisoft, they use the environments poorly. They use all these unique environments to make copy-paste side missions. Like whoever is making these side missions, they are lazy as hell, man. Because they just Control-C, Control-V. Control-C, Control-V. Now I want to get to some of the lesser known Ubisoft franchises. Let's start with Hyperscape. Y'all remember Hyperscape? They really hyped this up.
I see why you niggas aren't comedians. Cause you niggas are not funny.
What? It was like, oh man, this is gonna be the greatest battle royale ever, bro. If you're a Twitch streamer, you can you can have your chat set the environment for you. I don't know how that was supposed to work, but a game controlled by Twitch chat sounds like hell. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
They're about to talk.
Cindy, what color is it?
What? My dress? It's blue.
It's blue. Oh, okay, it's blue. Wow, yeah, it's blue.
Anyway, man, Hyperscape came out and it was horrendously mid, as most Ubisoft releases tend to be. It was pretty mid. It didn't really stand out from the crowd, especially at a time when the gaming market was oversaturated with battle royale games. We had Apex, we had Fortnite, and we also had PUBG, and I think Warzone came out at the same time too. I might be wrong with that though, I might be wrong. And another lesser known Ubisoft game, which actually I mentioned it in this video, and a couple of the comments were like, well, I've never heard of that game. You know why? Because Ubisoft never marketed it. But it's called Roller Champions. Roller Champions, it's a unique game. You roll around in an arena with your roller skates, and you gotta like put the ball through the hoop, right? It's really like Rocket League. And you know what, honestly, it was pretty fun. Which is why Ubisoft would never promote something like that. They're like, nah, we can't have fun games. Lord have mercy. You know, Roller Champions right now is most likely going to be shut down soon, because sometimes a 24-hour peak is just 66 players. Like, that is horrendous, man. That is horrendous. I would talk about the Tom Clancy games, but I've never really played them like that. I think they're fine. I think they still suffer from the same Ubisoft problems, which is good open world, but not so great story. But I think they have a co-op mode, which would probably make it more fun. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. That's the end of the video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I know it's been a while since I uploaded because, you see, I was working on another video. But then, you know, while editing it, I was like, I'm just not feeling it, you know what I mean? I didn't delete the video yet. I'm just not feeling like editing that specific video. You know, so I decided I'm gonna make a little video on Ubisoft here just to have some fun. Anyways, as I said, that's the end of the video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the video with your friends, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
In the world that's around, it's a lot of fake though, it's a lot of hate though, but a nigga still count.